September is a month with not much happening, except school starting. Here in the Warwick Valley, we're going to prove that wrong. Find out what's happening on this September edition of In the Valley. Hello everyone, and welcome back to In the Valley. I'm your host, Stephanie Keegan-Craver. In this show, we will talk about what's happening in Warwick. When some people think about sports, all they can think about is the need to win. With these athletes, there's a bigger prize to receive.
What does your average person do on a Sunday? Some watch football, some spend time with family, and some just relax. Not these competitive athletes. When people think about pickleball, some people think it's a sport that only senior citizens play. That's just not true. Pickleball is a sport that you can play when you're 8 or 80 years old. This sport is easy yet fun and is the perfect sport to play on a nice day if you don't want to get too sweaty. Living in Warwick, people are fortunate enough to play in friendly tournaments with people of all skill levels. Tournaments like this don't just show up in towns. They have to be organized, and the people who do that are the Warwick Lions Club. But what exactly does the Lions Club do? I had a chance to talk to a Lions Club member to answer my questions.
Hi, the Lions Club is a worldwide service organization made up of volunteers. We do events throughout the year as the Warwick Lions Club, but we help other Lions Clubs locally too, like Greenwood Lake or anybody else who has an event and they need help for that. And then generally around the holiday time, we basically give all those fundraising monies away to the underprivileged children, to Backpack Snack Attack, the holiday parties at Christmas time.
The Lions Club is great, but why sponsor events like this?
Well, I think they should know what is offered in Warwick, what we have available to them, and also that if they sponsor this event, the money that they give us goes back into the community. It doesn't go somewhere else.
Having a pickleball tournament like this is awesome, and it seems a lot of people are interested in this fantastic sport. But just in case you haven't tried it, here are 2 reasons why you should start playing.
What's going on, man? Zach Delabo. I've been playing pickleball for about a year and a half now. Give or take. Why people should start playing pickleball? It's super fun. Probably the funnest sport that I've ever played, and it's ridiculously easy to get into, right? Like the intro, getting into pickleball. First of all, anyone can play. My mom and dad got me into it, right? And it became a family thing for us, right? So, but super easy to get into. You could be, 10 years old, or you could be 85.
I think people should start playing pickleball because, first of all, it's a lot of fun. Anybody can play it at any age. Anybody can start learning at any age. You meet a lot of different people. The court's smaller than tennis, so it's a lot easier. You don't have as much running around to do, and it's just a lot easier on your body. But for the most part, it's just a lot of fun and easy to learn and easy to play.
Pickleball is a friendly sport, and it is great to compete in easygoing tournaments like this one. Sports can get boring when you play against the same people every time, so coming to events like this can make you fall in love with it. But there's more reasons to sign up.
Well, we're very proud of our courts here. Pat Corcoran was instrumental in getting these organized as pickleball courts, and it's become such a great sport now for everyone that we're very proud that we have our own courts and people can come and enjoy them. And as Lions, they had temporary nets, so we said, we would donate the real nets so we could do fundraisers up here, basically, because any fundraiser we do goes back to our community. So all the money that is raised, of course, we cover, expenses, and then the rest goes to the community, whether it be Backpack Snack Attack or, some of the other ones that are near and dear to our hearts here. So
Pickleball is a great way to stay fit and stay healthy, so it is important that organizations like the Lions Club create events like this.
People can get involved in Lions Club by just showing up at one of our events. In fact, I just had a gentleman right now who asked me that very question. And I said, when you see that we're advertised to do some local event, just show up, talk to one of us, and you can get involved.
This sport is very enjoyable, so maybe next time you see a tournament or anything hosted by the Warwick Lions Club, come on down and show your support.
Pickleball is a sport invented by Joel Pritchard, Bill Bell, and Barney McCallum in 1965. It wasn't until a couple of years ago where we saw the sport really emerge again. As of 2023, there were 4.8 million people who said they play pickleball in the United States. The pickleball season is coming to an end as leaves begin to turn colors. Slowly, the fall season is making its way back, but it seems there are two spices still battling it out, seeing who is the best fall spice.
Today we're out in Warwick Valley asking people what their favorite spice is between apple spice and pumpkin spice. Let's see what they said.
Between apple spice and pumpkin spice, I like apple spice more because I really dislike pumpkins. Just like the taste it's like weird. It's not really sweet or anything. It's kind of strange.
And I prefer neither because I don't know what apple spice is and I don't like pumpkin spice.
My favorite spice is pumpkin spice because Dunkin' Donuts makes the absolute best pumpkin spice latte.
I think apple spice because I really like apple pie, and my friend Tyler likes pumpkins, and who likes pumpkins? Come on now. Apples all the way.
My favorite spice is apple spice. Pumpkin spice is trash.
Those were lots of great answers from the people on the street of Warwick. However, the correct answer is apple spice, because who just doesn't love everybody's favorite fruit? I'm Makai Winfrey from Warwick Valley Television. Back to you in the studio.
Pumpkin spice can be traced all the way back to the early 17th century. Apple spice is a mixture between cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. Spices make foods better, and it is hard to pick a favorite spice. When we come back, we will be welcoming a very special guest to the studio, so don't go anywhere.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Welcome back to In the Valley. I'm Stephanie Keegan-Craver, and today I have the immense pleasure of having Kim Corkum from Keller Williams Realty, first in New York, with me. Kim, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So you are a lifelong Warwick resident. What drew you to real estate?
Oh, that's funny. So 26 years ago, I became a realtor, and it kind of fell into my lap. I was in pharmaceuticals, and I know, really big difference between pharmaceuticals and real estate. But I had decided, we had our first child, and I decided I wanted to stay home and not travel close to the city. And from doing some fundraiser, somebody said to me, I think you would really like real estate. And I said, well, all right, let me try it. What the heck? And here I am 26 years later, and it's been fantastic.
And so in those 26 years, how have you seen the real estate market change?
Oh my God. So huge change. I mean, just when I first started, you literally looked through a book. A book would come out once a week, and that's how the listings, you saw the listings. So wow. Where now everything is on the internet, I mean, sometimes, buyers have the information before I even do, So that would probably be the biggest change that I've seen in the industry. And it's actually been really helpful. Cell phones. There was not cell phones when I first started, so now there's cell phones. So, but as far as real estate itself, it's kind of stayed the same. You have a buyer, they want a house, and you have a seller that wants to sell.
And along with being a realtor, you also owned a business on Main Street for a number of years. Is there any crossover between real estate and owning a business on Main Street?
Oh yeah, being a business owner and kind of what we tell realtors all the time is you are your own business. Even though, like, I work for Keller Williams, I'm my own business. I have to market myself as a realtor, and there's a lot of crossover between customer service as a store, being a realtor. So yeah, there's a lot of crossover from being a store owner to being a realtor.
So now I've got to ask, do you have a favorite house in Warwick or a house that you would just love to see?
Oh, okay, that's a tough question because there are so many beautiful homes in this area. Warwick is amazing. So I don't know I can actually pick just one, but I will say that, you know, Warwick itself, really the town, just reminds me of Hallmark. So when you think of like Hallmark, I got to say like Warwick Grove is amazing. Like it is such a beautifully built, have their own post office, you know, it's just adorable. But as far as one particular home, there's not just one. There's so many that are just amazing to go into.
So any advice for our viewers who might want to get into real estate?
Love homes. If you wanted to get into real estate, I would say now is always a great time. And you have to enjoy working with buyers and sellers and weekends and all that kind of fun stuff. And you have to enjoy explaining the town, what it offers, and that's like the most fun part for me with Warwick is we just have such an amazing town and just an amazing school district. We just came off of homecoming where I had told clients that had recently moved here, like you have to come to homecoming. It's something you've never seen before. Mm-hmm. And that afternoon, I had gotten texts from people that had young families and said, "Oh my God, you're right. This is unbelievable. Nobody does this." So you know, just this town support and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of fun to be able to get realtors pumped up to do that kind of stuff.
Totally. And now I'd like to thank Kim for joining me today. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at a new business in Warwick. But first, this is our calendar of events so you know what's going on in the Valley.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out. Good night.
And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back to In the Valley. I'm Stephanie Keegan-Craver. When we look at Warwick, we see a lot of variety. There are stores selling anything from home decor to dog treats. Today, we look at a company selling something we never had until now.
Art comes in many different forms. Some artists use microphones, some use paintbrushes, and some use modern technology. However you make your art, a masterpiece is still a masterpiece. Here in Warwick, we have our own surface design company. This company does anything from walls to floors and everything in between. I got to talk to the president of this company to find out what this company really does.
So we've been in business just a few months. We opened May 2nd, which was our grand opening. So it's about 5 months now. We started this business because we were looking to do something artistic, clever as a family business. And we happened to come across such a neat tool to utilize that. So we're an on and off-site printing company. We can take any image you want, put it on the floor, a wall, glass. It's pretty open as long as the surfaces aren't porous. And our clientele is residential and commercial clients, so wide variety. Our favorite project is honestly turning our shop into a showroom. The biggest print I would say is our music wall, which is a mural. Has a lot of legendary musicians on there, and it's a really cool space. Okay. So something that everyone from Warwick should know about us is that, you know, we can do smaller jobs like canvases, or we can do larger jobs like murals. We can come to your house and put an image on your wall, and there's a huge diversity on what we can do, from a 10-foot by 10-foot print to a 2x2x print, any image that you want. So please come check us out. Okay, so we picked Warwick for our shop. It's our hometown. We love Warwick. We raise our kids here, and we thought it would be a great fit for our shop. One goal I'd say that we have for our business in Warwick is just recognition, that everyone knows we're here, and again, no job too small, too big, and come and have some fun, be artistic, and we're happy to help.
This is a new company, but that doesn't mean they're not ready for customers. So anytime you need an art piece, go with Orange County Surface Design.
Orange County Surface Design is a family-owned business that loves Warwick and lives in Warwick. This is one of the most colorful shops here in Warwick, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already. But that's not the only thing to check out in Warwick. In this world we live in, people don't look deeply at the small things. Why don't we look beyond the naked eye and see what some people may forget about?
Tucked away, deep inside the heart of Warwick and its town, there is a bridge. This is not just any normal bridge. Most people have walked on it plenty of times without realizing its value. Nearly 25 years ago, this bridge was created over the Way on a creek. Many people walking across get lost in the traffic of the day and forget to enjoy such an amazing view. But it is not just about what you're looking at, it's what it represents. The lock on the bridge represents a symbol of everlasting love that two people have for one another. Where all the flowers fall, they will still be there.
Over 6,000 people live in Warwick, and that means that the likelihood someone watching this has walked over this bridge is a 1 in 15 chance. So the next time you walk through town, make sure you see the bridge and other things hidden from the human eye. There are so many spots in Warwick that people don't know about. To wrap up our show, I am Stephanie Keegan-Craver, and as I say goodbye, we leave you today deep in the black dirt fields on the Liberty Loop at the Wallkill Wildlife Refuge, just as the birds settle in for the night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud.
Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.